Hi, you all. I'm just gonna jump on camera real quick and tell you guys a couple things. So basically, something big is really about to happen, guys. I would not come on camera if I did not feel this deeply. And I've always told you guys that if I feel anything, if I sense anything, if there's any information I need to tell you guys, I will always tell you, okay? So here's the deal, right? There is going to be a mass awakening. There is a massive, massive awakening that is about to take place, okay? And I definitely feel that a lot of people right now are going to be tapping into a really, really higher level of consciousness here, and they're going to be awakened to a lot of things. In fact, I just talked to my mother, and I told my mother so many things. I kind of just went off the top of my head and I was telling her so much information from the simulation theory to Area 51. I was telling her so many things that I feel so deeply in my heart. And I have done a video on predictions. I already told you guys about a lot of things coming up. And I don't know if there's going to be some kind of missile or some kind of war threat. There even could be talks, I feel, of an economic collapse. I'm sensing a lot of things here, guys. Okay, I'm sensing a lot of things that a lot of people, I'm sure, that are tuning in right now or will watch this video are feeling. This feeling is urgent. This feeling for me feels extremely close, extremely real. And I am not going to say for a fact on camera if I believe that people are going to storm Area 51. But I think that people are going to take this opportunity to ask the tough questions. That's what I do think, guys. I do feel deeply that people are going to take the chance and 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 may do things like that, and may go to certain government officials, and may make certain pages and clubs and all types of things, because I think that people in general, humanity in general wants to know why we're here. I think people in general want to know, why we're on this planet. Why are we in this constant rat race? Why are we getting up every single day and working and paying bills and going right back to sleep? And on the off occasion, we go on vacation, or we get to be around friends, or, if someone's lucky, they hit the lottery, they win a jackpot. There's a lot of things, guys, out here that I think are pretty telling, are pretty telling. And from Elon Musk to Alex Jones, now of course Alex Jones, in my opinion, has had a lot of crazy credibility issues, unfortunately for him. But there is a lot of things that people like him and Elon Musk and Joe Rogan and all those types of, I want to say conspiracy theorists, if you want to call it that, there is some truth. There is definitely, I feel in my soul, some truth to what Alex Jones and Elon Musk and Joe Rogan and Bill Gates and, other tech billionaires, I think that they're telling little by little the truth. I feel deeply that they are little by little telling us the truth. Now, I want to kind of bring you guys' attention to The Simpsons, and I'm not going to be too long in this video, but The Simpsons, okay, I need to know the writers of The Simpsons. I need to know, thank you for that comment, Stephen Hawkins, or Stephen Hawkins, how you say his name? Yeah, Hawkins. Incredible thinker, genius. Um, the Simpsons, okay, The Simpsons writers, The Simpsons creator, they have predicted way too much stuff, guys. They had predicted way too much stuff, from 9/11 to, like, I saw recently there was something about so-called a female president, or Trump in a casket. Have you guys seen that meme where they have Trump in a casket and they have Trump coming down the escalator, and the Simpsons have predicted all this stuff about President Trump? Like, who are these people? Are they time travelers? Are they psychics? Like, how do you have that information? Like, on some real shit, like, how do you have that information? How are you able to tell us beforehand, in codes and in a cartoon, what's going on? So, as you guys can see in the thumbnail, the picture in my thumbnail is of a bunch of aliens with guards outside a gate. Now, on the notice on the gate, it says Area 51. So why does it say that? why would the Simpsons constantly make cartoons about having a female president taking over Trump and Trump being dead and Area 51 and 9/11, like, and all these things come true, that the World Cup, they predicted the World Cup finale, all types of crap, okay? So I think that the truth, I've always believed this, especially now more than ever. I believe in my heart that the truth is in plain sight for all of us to see. And whether we want to whether we want to actually um accept it or not, I think for a lot of people who are religious, especially for people who are religious, and people who go to church a lot and only believe in the end time prophecy and only believe in the Bible, which I think is fine. Hey, believe in what you want to believe, right? But I know for a fact that people who are very, very religious have a hard time believing in anything other than the Bible, okay? When it comes to theories, when it comes to science, when it comes to scientists, conspiracy theories, they don't want to hear it, okay? So I'm not trying to compare any of those things. But I do think that people who maybe are not as religious and are more curious than religious and, want to know what the world is really about, get the picture. And I'm one of them. I'm one of the people on this planet who I see it for what it is. I really do. There was a time, guys, where we never had to buy for water. We never had to, buy certain filters to get certain water. There was definitely a time when we never had to pay for college at this ginormous fee. And there was a lot of things just different. I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to say one era is better than the other. I'm just saying that the constant progression of the world is leading towards destruction. And so we have to figure out why that is. Why are we on a planet just to die? Why are we all here just to die? We're all here trying to have a good life and love each other and help thy neighbor, right? But we're constantly in this rat race of the matrix, being stuck in this kind of matrix program of bullshit. And that's the reality, at least for me. I look at it from that perspective. And I'm not gonna go into necessarily, the flat earth thing versus the globe, the world being round and all that and square and this and that. Like, that's another video for another time, right? But there is a lot of people on YouTube, there's a lot of people on YouTube and out here who, have problems with that. They think that the world is not, what it is, and people think that the earth is really a dome. I'm sure you guys have heard about this, how the world is really, really, we're really trapped in a dome. And, once you really look into it, guys, I'm sure you guys have, if you're watching this video, once you look at everything and you kind of just question yourself and you question things and you think about it, you know, it's confusing. It's confusing, but it makes sense. I was telling my mother this, guys, I was telling my mother this. I was saying to her, how is it so that I've gone to places that I feel that I've been there before? And how is it so that I've gone to places and people notice me and I don't even know who they are and they act like they've seen me before. They've lived a certain life with me before. And my answer to that is it's programmed. It feels very programmed, very contrived, very set up. How can you live and you're doing things that you feel you've done before and people know you before? You know, Reincarnation, incarnation, I don't know. But everything to me just feels very contrived, very programmed, very made up, very evil. It feels to me like there's some kind of sick plan that somebody set up for humanity. And right now, the script is going in that direction. Humanity in general is going in that direction of destruction and of ruin. And in terms of President Trump, I hate to people, I know people don't like me saying that, but in terms of Donald Trump being the president of America, guys, I think he's in big trouble. I've already done a reading on him. I'm not going to get into politics here. I'm not going to put my personal feelings on that, but I definitely feel that regardless of how this shakes out, he could be killed. He could get sick. I do think that there's going to be a point where Trump is really, really, close to just being gone. I don't know how it's going to happen, but you know, I just think that a lot of things right now are going to hit the fan. So this feeling, I can't shake it. I cannot shake this feeling. There is a massive awakening. People are really going to start looking around, at their jobs, in their lives, at church, and they're going to start to ask the big questions. I have, when I used to go to a certain church, I would ask the pastor questions. I would say, "Hey, pastor, who is God? Who made God? What about this? What about that? How are we created? Like, how are we really, really created? What about dinosaurs? What about this? What about that?" And they could never give me an answer. I don't know if I just went to the wrong church, but they could never give me the bigger picture. All they could tell me is go to this chapter and read this verse, but they can never tell me, I feel personally, the truth. They can never really tell me what the truth is. And I believe this with all my heart. I really do feel in my heart of heart that they know something. The government, etc. Okay, whatever is really controlling this planet and this country, especially in America, they know something. They know something, and they don't want to tell us. And they're never going to tell us. They're never going to tell us the truth. They're never going to tell us why we're really, really here. They're never going to explain to us, why people have seen UFOs, and why people have experienced deja vu, and why people have taken certain psychedelics and have seen the dome and have seen certain things. And like, they're never going to tell us why we're here. They're never going to tell us why we're here. But I think that there could be a point in humanity where maybe 600 centuries from now, 600 centuries from now, there could be just one genius or just one spark of discovery, and it may just blow the whole case wide open. I wish that I could be here to witness that and be on this planet to see that. Um, but I just don't know, guys. I just don't know. But there is something definitely at Area 51. And I don't think it's a joke for the most part. I do think that people are going to storm it. I think that at least one person out of all these people on social media, I think will storm it. I think they will go there and they will do something crazy. And they may get a response. Absolutely. They may get somebody shoot them. They may have people, ambush them and put lock them up and ask them questions and interrogate them, but there's going to be something. There's going to be something. And this is what I say. This is what I'll say in closing, right? If we all agree to go, if not even just 1.5 million, but maybe 5 million, 10 million, if we all agree to do that, they can't stop us all. And that is the truth. We could get killed, people could get killed, but they're going to be there and they're going to be in action. And regardless if they find anything or not, or they get to really raid the place or not, it's still going to trigger something in the atmosphere for people to ask the tough questions. It's still going to have a sort of domino effect. I hate using that kind of analogy, but that's what it is. It's going to kind of spark this domino energy of, well, if you can ask about that and you can do that, then what else can we do? What else can we find? You see what I'm saying? That's what I feel. I think that there's going to be some people who are going to go, and I don't think it's a joke. I know the news is taking it like a joke, and people, I am on Twitter and I'm cracking up every day. The memes and the gifs are hilarious. But no, on some real ish, I think that there's going to be people that will go there, and who knows, but all I can say spiritually and intuitively is that it is going to allow people to kind of knock on their brain a little bit and open up that treasure chest. It's gonna allow people, I think what's happening now is some kind of wave effect, right? Where people are going to be able to really think about existence, think about morals, think about the goal of life. What is life? Why are we here? They're going to tap into that. And I think that it's a beautiful thing that human beings are going to be finally able to tap into the bigger questions. Is there life other planets? What are we really? Are we really just human beings? Are we from another? What are we? Where are we? What are we really on? Um, I mean, to me, the beautiful thing about Area 51 trending is that it's I feel enabled us to stand up for ourselves. And it's enabled all of us to say, you know what, I want to know why this, I want to know why that, we want to know the truth. I think at the end of the day, people just want to know what the truth is. People want to know, what's really there. So, I don't know what's going to go down. I mean, I have a feeling about it. Um, and my feeling about it is that I think that people will go. I think even if it's 5 people or 20 people or 500 people, I think people will go. I think people will definitely go. And will they get shot? I don't think so necessarily. They may get locked up. They may be interrogated. They may be classified as terrorists, or maybe even I'm hearing white supremacists. The media could spin it and say these people are, evil and they're in some kind of coup to kind of just to lie about them. I'm picking that up too. There could be some news organizations that try to twist it and make them look like the bad guys, but they're not. They're trying to see what's there. So the media is going to spin it. I think the media is going to say a lot of crazy things. I don't know how Trump's going to get involved in that. But I think somehow, some way, I think Trump may get involved. I don't know. I think that Trump somehow, some way is gonna be wiggled into this. I don't know how, but I think he will. And I saw some comments on Twitter about something about this could trigger World War III. I heard something about that. Somebody was saying how this could trigger some kind of war. I don't know, guys. It's crazy out here, but 2019's been real. 2019's been real, and I think that this is actually, I think this is an important part of humanity. I think this is a part of, our awakening as a people. I think that we all are onto something. So whatever they find, whatever is really there, the truth will prevail at the end of the day. Someday, some way, I do think that a lot of things will come out about, why we're here and who's been here and what they have planned for other planets. And they can't hide it. And this is my thing, right? If there's nothing there, then why are you trying to have the Air Force stop people from being there? Just not, I'm not even saying raiding it, I'm saying just parking their car there. If there's nothing there, then excuse me, spirit confirm that. Spirit confirmed that. See, every time I sneeze, guys, Spirit confirms it for me. So this is what I said to myself. If there's nothing there, then why are you trying so hard to tell me not to go there? If there's nothing there, why would you be so upset? So that's a dead giveaway. For me, it's a dead giveaway. If there's nothing there, whether it's aliens or not, if there's nothing there, then why are you trying to threaten people to not even go near there? Just Nevada, period. So obviously something's there. Obviously something's there. And bygones be bygones, guys. But that's all I gotta say about it. And I think that this is going to be a springboard for a lot of crazy shit to come. And keep in mind that election 2020 is next year. Okay, the presidential election for 2020 is next year. So I didn't get the memo. I didn't know that 2019 was going to be this crazy. I didn't get the memo. So if 2019 is like this, then 2020 is just going to be, I think, even worse. And not necessarily worse as a negative, but I think it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a year where there's a lot of crap popping off. So, guys, thank you for watching. That's all I got to say about it. And, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but hey, that's all I got to say about it, guys. Bye, take care.